Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I'm your host, Escalante TV. Now, it's been quite a while again since I've made a traditional kind of sit down gameplay commentary style video, but in this video, I just wanted to kind of break the ice again after quite a while of not doing these type of videos. I know I've been kind of just going crazy with the AI voice synthesis memes and, with the AI memes in general. But I don't really plan to be that type of channel, at least in the long term. I know that I've made, of course, commentary, meme, all sorts of random videos in the past, but I do plan to at least adapt to just making, just my regular stuff again. Like these type of videos where I just kind of sit down in front of the mic and kind of just talk about things. So these type of videos will eventually return again, and I know some people still want to see like the funny Aggretsuko skits with the AI voices, but I'll only be making those kind of whenever I'm interested in making them. Kind of just do a funny skit here and there, do a meme. But I just wanted to talk about the upcoming end of college for me. It's been quite a journey, at least for me, talking about college the last 4 years now. Right now I'm at the home stretch, so as of today, there are only 60 days left of my college career. 60 days until I graduate and receive my bachelor's degree. It's kind of nuts how the end just came this fast. At the same time, I feel kind of empty a little bit just because, I don't know, I just felt like after midterms, things kind of just abruptly ended and now I have nothing else to do. Well, I do kind of. I mean, I have like a writing assignment. They always leave some sort of assignment that kind of always looms in the back of your head, and when you come back from spring break, all of a sudden now you have to do stuff again. But yeah, I've been on spring break for a couple weeks now, kind of just hanging back, doing my things outside of YouTube, kind of trying to readjust to life again. And I decided like this time that I was given is kind of like a good time to reflect what's gonna come after the end. So I've been kind of yearning for the end for quite some time now, going through starting college in late 2019, going through a global pandemic, dreading online school, dreading schoolwork, dreading my college life, my unfulfilling college life up until this point. And I describe a lot of my gripes with college. I described them in my last kind of gripe video, which I made a couple months ago. Now I'm kind of just at the end. Now I have the question of, so what now? Because this is the first time probably in my life that I'm not looking forward to going to any type of schooling in the fall. I don't have plans to go to graduate school and get a master's, not yet. Maybe, I don't know, if down the line I change my interests later in life, but what I've been told things by a lot of people, like what I should do. Like I've been told, like, with your degree you can probably work for the local newspaper, or you could do this and that. And right now I just don't know what to do. I don't know, like, if I'm like ready for like jumping into a career, like a big career yet, or I don't know if I'm qualified for something like that. But right now, I've been also told, like, you should just probably take it easy, take a gap year, maybe gap years, who knows, find your interests and all that. But, I have this hobby of doing the YouTube thing, and then I have another thing outside of YouTube that I'm doing. And yeah, it's a lot to think about when it comes to the end. It's been quite, this kind of marks the end of an era right here. The end of kind of the status quo for my channel for the last few years. It's been just Aggretsuko videos and gaming and commentaries and all that for the past few years to now. I just need to find other things to really do and talk about. Of course, I've been kind of like sprinkling in like other topics like video games, shows, and movies, and I think that's what I want to continue with the channel, is talk about like interesting movies or maybe shows, games. Some topics here and there. What's nice is that I now have the community tab to kind of just have like get feedback through like polls and stuff, kind of find out people's interests and stuff. My Elgato has been gathering dust for the past 6 or so months, ever since I got it. But now I have kind of a good streaming setup to start live streaming again. It's just that I have to find a good time in like the evening hours to really stream. If I stream like big YouTubers do, like in the middle of the day while everyone's at work, it kind of just doesn't work. And you know, I think right now I just have to like think about it a little bit more. I think I have more time to really think about it, since right now it's kind of just, I haven't completely finished college yet. I still have 9 more weeks of reading and writing to do. And then after I'm done with that work, now I have to really think about how I'm going to enter the quote unquote real world now that I don't have to do any more schooling anymore. For once in my life, it's just going to be a completely different way I'm going to live life now. It's just something I have to adjust to. Oh yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention about really me watching Aggretsuko season 5. I know I haven't really like talked about it, but also talked about it in the little AI synthesis memes that just about the last season. I didn't really watch it and don't really plan to, because I kind of spoiled it for myself. The thing is that Aggretsuko season 5 came out at the wrong time for me, because it came out right in the middle of a school semester when I was doing schoolwork, while I was busy. And usually the past seasons usually came out like at the end, or maybe at like the slight beginning of a semester, or maybe during the summertime, where I did have time to really watch this stuff. But it came out dead center right in the middle of a semester while I was working on a bunch of stuff and I had to focus on school, like Peter Parker and Spider-Man 2. Raindrops were falling on my head. That is basically the life I was living while everybody was partying and saying the last hurrah for Aggretsuko season 5. But now I think that boat has sailed, that ship has sailed, and now really the hype has ended, just because of the binge watch model that Netflix has around these shows. Because shows like I want to say on Disney Plus, like Mandalorian or Bad Batch in the Star Wars community, like you can still talk about those shows because they still have hype around them. They still have something like the community has to like talk about each week, because the episodes come out on a weekly basis. People don't just binge watch them and then the discussions are one and done. Same thing with Stranger Things too. I think I think last time like a Stranger Things season dropped, people just talked about it for like a week or something. People binge watched it and then that's it. And really, when you watch shows like this, like nobody watches them at the same pace. So one person kind of binge watches it and then they can't really talk about it until the other person finishes. And then when everybody binge watches it at the same time, now a month or 2 months down the road, it's not really relevant anymore. But that's not to say that the Aggretsuko fandom is like irrelevant, or that it's kind of just done with, or I can't really put a final chapter to the Aggretsuko fandom, and that's what I'm thinking about. It's just I can't make a third part to the Aggretsuko fandom quite just yet, because there's still kind of a community around this, and I can't really just put a final chapter to this community or a fandom. So I mean, memes, Aggretsuko memes, at least from my part, little side videos, projects might come from me whenever I feel like it. But I think if you really want a consistent Aggretsuko experience, if you're a really Aggretsuko fan that kind of popped into my channel, you may know about Raging Red Panda, which you should go subscribe to. That's kind of like the last guy who's kind of dedicated to this stuff. But the show itself, I'm done with the show, but not the fandom. I'm just going to be clear about that. So yeah, guys, I've been kind of experiencing quite a few changes now for the last few months of 2023. I can say that, with the end of Aggretsuko, it was kind of like something I could consistently talk about, especially when it came to like comics, the show, the fandom, and also Lil Fix retiring. It's kind of just marking the end of this kind of first era of Aggretsuko. I don't know if like I'll ever talk about anything else when it comes to this kind of property. I know I've been kind of semi-known for being a semi-Aggretsuko YouTuber. I'm kind of a part-timer when it comes to that. Now with this kind of first phase of the fandom ending, I don't know what's going to be in store for this community when it comes to like maybe spin-off properties or anything like that. I think like Rareko or whatever is kind of like you know, teasing a possibility of that. Maybe not. Maybe he's like, yeah, maybe who knows? Maybe he'll be in the mood for something like that in the future. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for listening to this update. You know, comment down below, subscribe to stay tuned for more of my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.